Millie is the quickest player ever and gets the goal so well. It's truly amazing. He's an unbelievable feeder, an unbelievable goal scorer, and every team tries to beat him up, and they just can't stop him.
I'm an incredibly competitive person. I mean, you hear all the cliches about some of the professional athletes and, whatever they're playing, they want to win. And I'm the same way, whether I'm playing lacrosse or, trying to, run a camp, I want to have the best and I want to be the best. Playing lacrosse in the MLL for me is really just the ultimate chance to compete at the highest level of the game. The intensity is unbelievable. I mean, it's, again, I've played at some very competitive levels of lacrosse, but night in and night out, the intensity is more than anything I've ever seen. When you get on that field, everybody knows that it's a fairly short season. It's 12 games, and the guys, I think one of the things that makes it so intense is the guys know each other pretty well, and it just creates a sense of guys don't want to be beaten, and they just want to be the best. For probably almost 10 years since I started having, more and more success, guys have looked at my size and figured that because of my size, that the way to get to me is to beat me up and be really physical. And, I just saw that as something that I was never going to let it bother me. But I like it. To me, it takes guys out of their game, I think. I think they're so worried about being physical with me that it can mess up their own game. So it's just something that I take. I do get very beat up, but it's just part of the game, and I don't mind it. When I dodge, my whole goal is just to get my hands free. A lot of younger people think that they need to leave their guy in the dust. All I think about when I dodge is just to make a quick enough move to free my hands up for a pass or shot. Most of the time, what dictates whether I'm going to either pass the ball or shoot the ball is there's two things. If I'm dodging and I see a guy flash open, I'll give him the ball regardless of whether I'm in position to shoot. The second thing is a lot of times if I make a split dodge and the defenseman kind of jumps it and does a good job covering my split, there's a chance I'll back away and look to pass. So it's a guy coming open and it's the defenseman playing me that makes me either pass or shoot. Yeah, I mean, the exclamation dodge is something that I've just developed really recently because some of the defensemen in Major League Lacrosse have taken away my split dodge a little bit. So it's just a dodge that I like to use from X. I make a quick move and I'll kind of come up the side of the goal, either left or right. And you don't really need to get too much speed on the shot because it is deceptive. And the way I get speed on it is just a big hip and shoulder turn. Any shots on the run, you need a big hip and shoulder turn. So that's been successful for me.